The evolution of R&B from soul to Afro R&B music has always reflected the story of humanity. It carries emotions, preserves traditions, and connects people beyond languages and borders. Among all modern genres, rhythm and blues, better known as R&B, has become one of the most influential musical movements ever created. Its journey began in the United States during the 1940s, when African-American musicians blended the emotional depth of gospel, the expressive power of the blues, and the rhythmic energy of jazz. The result was a completely new sound, honest, emotional, and deeply connected to everyday life. It quickly became the voice of hope, resilience, and celebration for millions of people.
My song keeps me standing when my hope runs low. It turns my tears to hallelujahs. Let the whole world know. I sing for my woman. I sing for my child. This blues, this gospel makes this hard life worthwhile. Lord, you know I stumble. You know I've been, but you gave me this music to rise again.
As the years passed, rhythm and blues continued to evolve. During the 1950s and 1960s, it influenced the birth of rock and roll while preserving its own identity. Soul music emerged, bringing richer harmonies, unforgettable melodies, and performances filled with emotion. Legendary singers demonstrated that music could move hearts without ever losing its rhythmic foundation. The 1980s introduced new production techniques, electronic instruments, and sophisticated studio recording. Producers began experimenting with drum machines, synthesizers, and layered vocal arrangements. R&B became smoother, more polished, and more accessible to audiences around the world. Then came the golden era of the 1990s. This decade transformed R&B into a global cultural phenomenon. Music videos became cinematic productions. Fashion, choreography, and storytelling became just as important as the songs themselves. Artists inspired an entire generation of musicians who dreamed of reaching international audiences. But music never stops evolving. At the beginning of the 21st century, the internet completely changed the way people discovered music. Digital platforms allowed artists from every continent to share their creativity with the world. For the first time, a song created in one country could become popular on another continent within hours. At the same time, Africa experienced an extraordinary musical renaissance. Afrobeat, Afropop, and Afrofusion introduced fresh rhythms, powerful percussion, and uplifting melodies that attracted listeners far beyond the African continent. International collaborations became increasingly common, proving that great music has no borders. The Caribbean also played a major role in this transformation. Genres such as compa, dancehall, and zouk continued to influence musicians across the globe. Their rhythmic richness blended naturally with modern R&B productions, creating new sounds that felt both familiar and innovative. Instead of competing with one another, these musical traditions began to merge. Today, it is common to hear Afrobeat drums combined with R&B vocals, Caribbean grooves mixed with electronic production, and melodies inspired by several cultures at the same time. This fusion has given birth to what many listeners now call Afro R&B, a modern sound that celebrates diversity while remaining deeply rooted in rhythm and emotion. Technology has accelerated this evolution even further. Streaming platforms have changed the music industry forever. Independent artists no longer need large record companies to reach international audiences. A single song can travel across the world through playlists, recommendations, and social media communities. Artificial intelligence is opening another exciting chapter. Today, creators can compose music, generate cinematic visuals, design virtual artists, and produce professional quality videos using tools that did not exist just a few years ago. Technology has lowered many barriers, giving talented creators new opportunities to express themselves. However, despite all these innovations, one essential truth remains unchanged. Technology can assist creativity, but it can never replace genuine emotion. People still connect with songs that make them dance, remember, dream, or feel understood. That is why rhythm and blues continues to inspire generation after generation. Its sound keeps evolving because it welcomes new influences without forgetting its roots. The future of R&B will not belong to one country, one language, or one culture. It will belong to creators who embrace diversity, authenticity, and innovation. From the streets of New York to the beaches of the Caribbean, from Lagos to Paris, from Kingston to Sao Paulo, every rhythm adds a new chapter to the same story. The story of music without borders. The story of cultures meeting through sound. The story of artists who continue to reinvent themselves while respecting the past. From soul to modern R&B to Afro R&B, the journey is far from over. The next chapter is already being written.
Igniting fire.